Now this is the fun one I like to get into. What track would you like to see back into F1? Chaz, let's start with you.
Oh, love this question. So I am, well, I'm not going to tell you where I'm currently at, but I currently live in a place called Austin, Texas. But I was born and grew up in a place called Rochester, New York, in upstate New York. And up there is a track you might know called Watkins frickin' Glen. And so I'd love to see it because it's my hometown state. I'd love to see it because it's another track in the United States. We desperately need at least a second track. We could probably do more. I've heard things about Miami and Las Vegas like everybody else, but we at least need another track. So I'd love it for another US track. And then obviously just for the nostalgia, right? Like, it's been almost 40 years since Watkins Glen's held an F1 race. So that'd be really great.
I think Mike is going to be on the same page.
I got a little excited there. Knocked my glasses off. That Watkins Glen is the crown jewel. And I don't know why F1 left. Well, I do know why F1 left. But I think with the improvements to the track, especially in today's technology, plus building the infrastructure to handle the fans, Watkins Glen, I would love to see that track back in the circuit. Absolutely love it.
I'm actually going overseas in a track that is pretty much just hasn't been out that long, but I still love it, and that's the Malaysian Grand Prix at Sebring.
Great track. Really, really great track.
I love to see those two straightaways right next to each other and some great turns, great chicanes, great overtaking if possible. It's just something. There was actually rumored that they may bring it back for 2021, but unfortunately not for this calendar year. Maybe
That would be a great track. I agree.
Maybe 2022 they'll come bring it back. But that's one track I would love to see back in the Formula One calendar. By the way, a short question. Do you think right now we are 23 races this season? Is that too much or too little for the F1 calendar?
Not enough.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the rhythm has been pretty good. You have a race basically the way that it's been working out in the last few seasons. It's been you have a race every other week for a little bit, then you have that break in the summer, then you come back and you have like maybe 2 or 3 races in a row, and then you go back to kind of like every other week. I like that rhythm. I think there are some weeks where you get like 2 or even 3 weeks off. So I like, adding a couple more races just to kind of close the gap, because I love that rhythm of just being excited for another race coming, every other week. That's great to me. So I think any more than that might be a little bit much, quite honestly. Obviously we don't want to get into the realms of like some of the other sports that have, tons of games. But I think even like the NFL, like, each team doesn't have a ton of games, but there's so many teams, right? That there still are a lot of games. So I think that, if we can get more races, I don't think that it's a bad thing, because, it just gives us more as race fans to be excited about. So if we can keep as close as we can keep to that every other week rhythm, I love that.